Las Vegas, Nevada, the city that never sleeps and one of my wife's and my favorite places. Yeah, it's called Sin City, but there's loads of family-friendly shows, incredible restaurants, professional sports teams, or even e-gaming arenas, so there's always a fun way to spend your time in Vegas. Now, while many people will try their luck on the casino floor, my most recent trip found me trying my luck at something a little different. SpeedVegas Racing Park, just south of the Las Vegas Strip, is home to Exotics Racing, offering race-paced driving experiences in one of their finely tuned supercars. And once I saw there was a McLaren available, I was locked in. I drove the McLaren 570S GT4, a race-tuned supercar that to me is the hottest thing on four wheels. This mid-engine, rear-wheel drive hot rod cranks out 562 horses with enough torque to go 0 to 60 in 3.2 seconds. Give it enough road and you'll top out at 204 miles per hour, but if you want one for yourself, it's going to set you back 210 bands. Every inch of this mini beast oozes pure racing. You won't find one of these out making a coffee run, as they're not street legal. The interior is stripped down to only the essentials, meaning only what it needs to be competitive for podium finishes. It's the car of my dreams. So let's see if I can handle all this power out on the track. My instructor Luigi and I settled into the bucket seats after completing my safety course and riding along for a couple laps in a slick Mercedes SUV. As I started idling toward the entry chute, I had a game plan in place. Take it easy on the outlap, check out the braking ability, get used to the steering and throttle, and then try to take it up a few notches starting my first full lap. I was super excited to get up to speed, but I felt it a good idea to acclimate to the GT4's capabilities. Luigi, however, had other ideas.
More gas. Option. Up. Come back over that slow. More gas. Keep going, more gas. So now we're gonna brake. Downshift place. Stay low, okay? We can release brake down, turn.
Luigi was phenomenal. His knowledge of the race course was immediately apparent, and his commands gave me the confidence to test my driving limits. Keeping an ear tuned to Luigi and another to the roar of the engine, I took off in pursuit of racing glory.
Then get down to the right side, get closer. So easy. Come back over left hand slowly. Now, see the ball jumping, but stay low. More gas. And then, up the faded side, so make it light ball.
As I approached the back straight in full view of the main building, I completed the outlap, and now it was time to see if I could make Ricky Bobby proud. I'd like to take a moment to note a couple of things. First, if you look at my best lap time, you'll notice it says I came in with a time just under 9.5 minutes. The other thing to note is there's a set of TV screens inside that put your name, face, and time on the wall for all the spectators to see.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Now, I can only assume the instructor left the clock running after the previous driver completed their experience, and then he never thought to reset the clock for my outlap. Now, I would love to set a track record, but slowest time was not what I was looking for. With Luigi giving his commands and driving tips with every braking zone and straightaway, I felt compelled to go faster, turn harder, and it really felt like he wanted to get the best performance out of me possible. It made me feel like a real VIP, yet this is standard for every driver that hits the track. You not only get the thrill of driving a car that you likely won't be able to afford in your lifetime, but you also gain some driving knowledge from someone who, at least in my case, made me feel like I was an actual racing driver going through training, and I would hope I'm not the only one of their many visitors who's felt the same way. As I made the final turn and started the next lap, I could see another driver waiting for me to pass the entry chute.
Whoop, whoop. Here I come. Oh, here.
Yeah, that was a Ferrari 488 in all its crimson glory. Now, if a McLaren wasn't available, the Ferraris on site would have been my next choice. Every single car in their fleet is well maintained, and it's easy to tell these folks love motorsports and want to make your experience as rewarding as possible.
Slowly release it. Maintain it again on the paint inside closer. And balance it for now. Come back with the slow back up. Then get back to the apex lock. Now smooth that
I had no way of knowing how well I was doing, as the charge of adrenaline absolutely wrecked my internal clock. All I could hope for was that I wasn't looking like a complete fool out there.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
Now, and slowly and so light on the block, okay? Maintain the speed.
My momentum through turn 10 was pretty strong, so once we hit the apex, I floored the accelerator to see how fast this machine could really go.
Now brake.
118 miles per hour. Now, I'm not ashamed to admit that's the fastest I've ever driven any car in my life, but there's a problem. Now I want to do it again. So at this point, I felt like I was doing pretty well.
Ha! Boom, baby!
Wait. Maintain it. Maintain it. Slow it down.
Whoop, whoop.
Nothing like getting squirrely at around 60 miles an hour to give you a quick dose of reality. But we move on, and this lap was the lap.
Now brake. Brake more down here. Brake more. We're gonna turn and release again. So light on the gas. Make it pretty close. Now squeeze that water until it goes steering. Brake. Put it here. One block first. Slowly and release again. So light water down to the side. Close. And more gas. Solid will come back over to the back inside. So don't put too much. Maintain it. One more gas. Off the gas. Curve. Easy. So you make it. Get ready. Go ahead and brake smooth. Brake forward. Turn. So you turn it too early. So we'll get light water. So there. Is that water telling? Now brake. Now brake.
Hello there.
So now, I was being chased down by a Ferrari, an NSX, and a Lamborghini. Best nightmare ever. Now, I really didn't want to get past, and I'm pretty sure the guy driving the white Porsche in front of me, I'm sure he didn't want to get past either.
Go and come back over to the
But for me, it was time to finish strong.
No! God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
Light in the gas again. Wait, go. Light it in there. Let's go slow. Brake. Gonna exit. Straight ahead. Outside. You're about to man freaking fantastic. You gotta really go.
You see these cars in movies and video games all the time, but you don't really get the true feel until you're actually behind the wheel. The feeling of hitting the gas, the engine roar, the pure speed. I mean, it's unlike anything else. To my fellow adventurer for the day, Michael Hodson, honestly, thanks for making sure I didn't chicken out there in the lobby. And of course, a massive thanks to the crew at Exotics Racing for making it all happen. I'm definitely going to be back for another round.